up, y'all? This is the Mother's House Podcast, and I am Deshaun.
What's going on? What's going on? Peace to you all. This is Corey. This is Atlanta official podcast.
Yeah, this is the official Atlanta podcast.
Unofficial. Yeah. But yeah, man. What's going on with my cousin, man? What's up, cuz?
Chilling. What's up with you?
I'm chilling. What's going on with everyone? They are listening. Hope y'all doing well. But let's get right into this Atlanta episode review. So Helen.
Yeah.
Atlanta FX episode 4. Is that what this is?
I believe this is episode 4. Yes.
Right. So they dropped the episode yesterday. But Helen, you ever been to Helen, Georgia?
Yeah, that's where the cabin's at.
Yeah.
And the gnomes.
Very white.
Yeah, it is. There ain't a lot of people up there at all, really.
Really, it ain't. But the people who are there are white.
Right.
I just didn't, and I never spent much time there. I think I went there for school.
I went there for the cabins.
I never went there for the cabins. I know I went up there for like this, like a field trip or some shit. But
oh, and did I go to Helen? I don't know if I went to Helen. I went to somewhere near Tennessee or like on the borderline of Tennessee to go whitewater rafting too.
Okay, yeah. It's up there in the Georgia mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, so the episode opens up, you know, what a lot of people like to do in the morning if they could and they had a significant other, you know, getting some fellatio.
Right. He was eating that thing. Ooh, he was eating that thing.
You know, how I was when I started my mornings. But, so it started off like that, right? And, what happened after that, cuz? I can't even remember what happened after that.
Well, anyway, they going to Helen.
They end up going to Helen, right? And there's a black pig in the middle of the damn road.
Do you think the pig symbolizes something?
A black pig, yeah.
What does it symbolize?
I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it does. I have no idea. Do you have an idea what it could symbolize?
Black pig in the middle of the road, eating trash. No.
I know it's a very much a Get Out reference because, you know, they go into a white area. But mind you, they're going to Helen for a festival that, you know, man, is very much, you know, accustomed going to.
Some German festival.
Yeah, to a beer fest.
Right.
German beer festival in Helen, Georgia, which they actually do have.
Right.
You know, so they going up there to that. It's something that Van, you know, wanted to do. And Van always like to put, not necessarily put her in those situations, but put herself in a situation where, you know, like trying to fit in crowdly. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, and it's a lot of time to be with the white crowd.
When else has she done that?
You remember with the Juneteenth joint?
Okay.
So they end up going there, going up here to Helen, Georgia. No, side note, it was very awkward for Erin, and I was in that similar predicament with my girl for New Year's. I went to a Jewish wedding, and I was it was like super white, so I was kind of like, what the hell, you know. Granted, nobody touched my face, trying to see if it was blackface.
That was weird.
That was crazy weird, like literally. But we kind of jumped in, so they end up getting up there. You know, Van make a statement like, you know, cause she's like the Serena Williams out here, so you know people really like her and stuff. You know, Erin asked her, you know, it seemed like, you know, it kind of came off the feel that, you know, it's like it begs the question when anybody, black woman or a black man in white places, are they laughing at you, or are they cheering for you, or are they cheering at you? You know what I'm saying?
Kind
Or
of like
laughing
Dave
at you.
Chappelle. Okay.
Yeah. What do you get from that when they get there?
What did I get from what?
When they get to Helen, how do you feel the energy was? Do you feel like, oh, this look awkward?
It felt awkward. I think it might be one of those situations where it's always awkward and you've just gotten used to the awkwardness as far as band is concerned. I think with Earn, he just felt out of place.
Right.
But I think I've been in situations like that before where it's like, yeah, I come here every year. Yeah, y'all are comfortable around me. Y'all accept me. You know, whether it be with white people or just some people who are just kind of not flow, you know. But it's still like this underlying awkwardness that's, you know, not going to go away.
Right. Like I said, that's what I felt when I went to that party, that New Year's Eve Jewish wedding. That because when I said I got there, it was so. I just felt I was out of place. Like, why I'm here? Right. You know what I'm saying? It was, you know, mind you, my girl, she work in the room. Everybody know her. Because these her work friends, and you know they Jewish folks, and she always go to their Christmas or Jewish parties and stuff. So she used to the environment. I wasn't. So there's another thing that, you know, I relate to this episode really a lot, and not in a good way. It made me realize something about myself and how I am. But so they get to the party, they do this little beer jug. They got these different customs of how they do, like what do they call it, y'all? Games for parties, party game.
Yeah, they love drinking games and stuff.
Yeah. So, they were like passing the ball around. I really were like, I've been just like her. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
But you know, white people can make you feel like that, like you doing something so extraordinary when you really just tying your shoes. Like they have a way of, it's almost
exaggerating.
It's almost kind of condescending. They have a way of, not all white people, of course, but just making you feel like you're so extraordinary at something when it's like, I'm not really doing anything. What are you talking about?
Right.
So yeah, I kind of, that's what I got from that lesson.
Yeah, I definitely got that, you know. And it was very much Get Out vibes, you know. So after that, they go to the little bar. You know, the bar, the ball in the jugs, the white guy go crazy, everybody go crazy that he did it. And how did you put the balls in the jug? Well, I put them in there. What do you mean? So that happened, and they end up going to to the bar, and Rand is talking to the German bartender, and they're talking in German, and you don't know what they're saying, but they're talking, and it seems like they're talking about Ern right there in his face. And Ern's like, you know what, I'm gonna cut this short because it's kind of dragging. Hey man, how about some service? And one guy like, wow, really, dude, that's like really being a dick, right? Ern being a dick. So this big ass damn dude with a mask, and mind you, everybody wearing some type of mask and some German outfits, so it's some weird shit that if you're not part of that culture, you know what I'm saying, and you never seen that culture like that, or see them, you know what I'm saying. So this dude come over with a damn horse monster looking mask and making a laugh, and keep that in mind. That mask pop up constantly in the episode.
Right.
What do you think that symbolizes? If it did, if you could pull any symbolism from it, I think it did mean something.
I mean, I can make up something, not really make up something, but like come with something real quick that they might not necessarily have meant. Crazy guy always watch you in the mask. I don't know, like people always watch you. They always got somebody always watching a black person in the room. Because they was always around. It was always somebody with a mask
in the cut watching Earn and Van. So they were the only two black couples there.
Right, like keep an eye on them, they steal type vibe.
Yeah, that's what I think that was kind of symbolized. So that happened. Then it's the dance thing. Now I really relate to this part because this actually happened with me and my girl. We had a little argument at the dang wedding because they, in Jewish when they get married, they do with this little, ritual type of dance. They go out there to the dance floor, they dance in a circle and all that, the bride and groom in the air and all that. And my girl was like, "Come on, Corey, come to the." I'm like, "Nah, I'm cool. I really don't want to do this. I don't even want to be here." You know what I'm saying? Like, it's lame. And I'm like, my girl, like, he was talking to Van's boyfriend, Dave, and he was telling him, like, I don't know what she wants. Like, it seemed like she want me to be lame. Like, she want me to fit in this. Like, I don't get it. Like, what? Why don't she just go be with the guy? She want to be with somebody that talks German. Go be with somebody that talks German. Showing his insecurity.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? I was showing my insecurity during that wedding thing too. With me and my girl was having that argument. We had the same kind of argument. That's neither here nor there. I'm not about to go too deep in it. What the hell I went through. I'm just showing that, I relate to it. But the white guy said something to Earn. He was like, if a girl really likes you, she just wants to merge your world so y'all have a deeper connection.
Right.
She wants she wants you to be there with her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not about,
It's not about changing you and making you into a different person. It's more so about introducing you deeper into who I am as a person.
And connect the worlds, and that's how you have a deeper connection. And just be there with me. Mm-hmm. So the white guy was telling him some real stuff, but Earn dismissed it. In the next scene, when they go to, because Earn was like, you know what, let's get away from these white people shit, because, and let's just have a one-on-one, just me and you, you know? So, they go to the ping pong table, and he was like, yo, let's play, ping pong. So he was like, okay, if I win, we'll go out there and dance, because she wanted him to come out there to dance, so all the guys about to do some type of dance, type of ritual. New Year's. But and she ended up beating him, and Earn get kind of feeling some type of way because
he getting his little feelings.
He getting his feelings because somebody was watching.
Right.
And she turned, and it's a white guy in a mask. Another dude in a mask.
She didn't even see him. Like, oh shit.
Like, he been there the whole time. Like, yeah. So her feeling some type of way from that. And mind you, before they even went, she was like telling him about his confidence. She kind of checked him on his confidence and his insecurities in the very beginning. So this whole episode is about Earn and his insecurities.
Right.
Because in the beginning, she was like, you wasn't confident even in your tug game. Mind you remember that? Yeah. When she was in the car and she told him that?
Mm-hmm. That right there wouldn't help your confidence. Like,
no, it doesn't. So his confidence is already shaking up, and he's really kind of nervous coming to this place. It's like, you already shaking my confidence up now. That you gonna outshow me in front of these white folks like this? Like, oh gosh. So
definitely had a little argument.
Yeah, you want to speak to that?
Well, yeah. Basically, Van is trying to say that, I don't actually do a lot of stuff. We always do what you want to do. We always go, to Paperboy's concerts. Then Earn hits back.
I wouldn't shit on that.
Yeah, he says, I wouldn't shit on that because it's paying your fucking bills.
And that's fucking rude and mean.
Right. And, it's almost a flip of last season. Because last season, wasn't she more so taking care of Earn?
It was.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
And she worked. So this time, it's like Earn is working. And I can understand Van's part, because it's kind of like, whenever you're in a relationship with someone, like, I always do what you want to do. We always do this. We always need things. Like, I went to the strip club. Aaron was like, "You like the strip club?" Like, I want to see titties. Like, I want to see. I'm a girl. Like,
right.
Some things I want to do too, and you do want your partner to do some things that you want to do. I can get that. We always do what you want to do. Damn, can you do something I want to do for once? Shit.
Exactly. I mean, and this the thing, guys don't see that. A lot of people don't see that, especially when they got the upper hand or a little bit more selfish in the relationship. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think this also shows like Ern is very fucking selfish and not realizing it.
Right. And I think throughout the show it kind of shows that Dan is kind of losing her identity.
Yes. Yeah.
Her individuality. As far as her and her friend having to talk about
how this guy gonna introduce it? Yeah, this Lottie's mom, and then he was
that was just.
And then the white guy was like, "Oh, so this is Lottie's mom. So you're Ern husband, boyfriend,
right?
Like, how he know about Ern like that? Like, what you be telling these people about me?
Right. So,
I was like, damn, he just threw away her fucking identity, who she is. Like, she ain't got a name.
Right. So I think from her friend, how she was being introduced as Lottie's mom and Ern's girlfriend, and then from the argument, kind of like it almost seemed like Ern was like, just like, why you mad? Why you complaining? You being taken care of. So
that's a lot of people. You know what? That's not just a male and female dynamic. That's a lot of people. When you got somebody who's the baby breadwinner in the house, you can have that dynamic happen, whether it's a woman or a man. You know what I'm saying? The person who's making the bread, they be like, well, I'm doing my part, so why are you complaining about it? You know what I'm saying?
And then they said she used to be a teacher. Like,
yeah, right. Yeah, how you put my business out there? Like, what the? Right. So they go sit down and Shorty she was like, so what's wrong? What's going on? Why are you acting this way? And she basically called her because my baby mama, and the reason why you're not happy, and it's cool, and the reason why I can introduce you as Lottie's mom, and you chose that life because you chose to be with a black man.
Right.
And mind you, just so black. The most racist thing was said on this show from another black, well, outside of the white girl woman. See me wear black mask. That was just weird. I would be ready to go right then and there. Like, it's time to go.
Right.
So,
her friend just basically says, you chose black and I chose white, and then Dan was kind of like, well, you always been, you always thought you were white. Basically,
yeah. And so they showed that dynamic, and right after that, they Fan realized her phone is missing. And she realized her phone missing, and that was part of another game, a new game of their whole festival. They steal somebody's phone. I don't want to be part of no damn festival where they stealing my damn phone.
Right. Because when I find it, I'm going to punch you in your fucking face.
Right, for real.
Like, find another game to play.
Like, nah, don't be touching my damn shit and taking my shit. So, but it's part of the festival. So they stole their phone and put it somewhere. So, everybody go outside to look for Van's phone. Ern's lurking in the background, smoking a joint, kind of, not being, not really upfront. And Van is talking to the same bartender guy that Ern was rude to. And they speaking in German. And, the German guy, referenced like, yo, y'all can come. When the next time you're trying to go to Germany, I got a place out there, you and your boyfriend, you come out there. And, Van was like, it's complicated because he's not really my boyfriend. I don't know what this really is. You know what I'm saying? And the German guy said gave her some solid advice. Some advice you even giving me and probably other people. And I probably did too. Basically, it's like, he was telling her, look, you don't have to wait for somebody else to define what the fuck your relationship is going to be. You can make that decision. And on top of that, you probably should focus. If you don't know where you are and what you want, you should focus on yourself. You know what I'm saying? So to fit the theme of robbing season, it seemed like Van has getting robbed not only of her identity,
Right.
not only of her humanity, not only of her dignity, and also of her love. You know what I'm saying? And taking advantage of her love and her time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of people can relate. I think it was a good show for girls. Because I think a lot of girls, through having kids, and a lot of girls who don't work or who choose not to work for whatever reason, because, women have that option a lot of times. Not all the time, but a lot of girls have that option to not work. So I think you become, it's like you lose your identity. You become almost objectified.
Yeah.
Like you're like a trophy, you just do what women do and now go make money. Everybody refer to you as something else besides who you really are. Like you're this person's mom, you're that person's wife, you're this person's that, you're this person's that. So yeah.
Yeah, so when dude was saying like, yo, look, probably you should start a relationship with yourself. And they laugh at it, and she walks off. It was very flirty too. It seemed like generally when a dude says hello to another woman, that he trying to smash.
Right. That's basically him saying, "Okay, well, you should be free to do what you want to do."
Man, you can be free to do what you want to do. So hey, drop him back wherever part of hood area in Atlanta, and come back over here and holler at me. So she ended up leaving. They going to use the restroom now. This is classic, instead of going to a bathroom, I'm gonna pee in the street because I don't feel like walking all the way to no bathroom.
That was pretty trashy.
It's trashy, but a lot of people do it. So she goes to behind the dumpster to go use the restroom, and then something behind her will make a noise, and she turned up, and that same goddamn dude with the fucking mask,
right,
standing right behind her. So she boxed the shit out of him too. She like laid him out, and then she's finding her phone in the trash can, and on the phone it said Ern was texting her, and her texter is saying we should talk. Now, nigga, well, he probably didn't know she lost her phone. Right. He probably didn't know they were out there to look for her phone. So they wasn't around each other around that time. And she sees that, and they come up and cheering, and they go to after that, Ern and Van is back by the big ping pong table. It's just them in the building, and they start having a conversation. Ern already there, sitting down, looking like a sad puppy.
He look like that all the time.
He does. Oh man. And Van go up to him and was like, look, tell me what you want. Like, I'm so tired of this shit. Tell me what you want. And he was like, I don't know. And she was like, what you talking about?
That's how he was. I don't know.
Right. And she was like, well, tell me what you want in this relationship. And he's like, I don't know. I don't know. And she was like, well, let me tell you what I want. I want a committed relationship where I'm not an inanimate, I want a committed relationship and I'm valued as a human being and not to be just an accessory that you can fuck. Right?
Right.
Ern replies, and I was like, God damn it, Ern. You making me look bad. Low key,
you make you look at yourself.
Man, he made me look at my damn self. I had to look at the man in the mirror this morning.
I'm talking to the man in the mirror.
You ain't shit.
You ain't shit.
So, Ern replies to her. He was like, and he was being honest, and that's the problem. That's the thing I think a lot of times when you're being honest to other people, especially somebody that love you, because this is the thing. Van love the hell out of her. She love her. You can kind of tell, she really care about her. Not just, and I think it's beyond that. He's her baby father, and that she love him. Like she really love him. You know what I'm saying?
It's a genuine love.
It's a genuine love. Right, for real.
I think he love her.
So, I think he does too. I think I'm gonna say what's going on with her, because like I said, I had to check myself, and I'm an earn. And definitely had been an earn in my previous relationships and going through something similar, not the same, but I learned a lot from my previous one. Because I did the same, like, literally, my ex, me and Nicole, we went through similar shit like this, just not this on this grand scale, but we went through this whole back and forth with their relationship. Me and Nicole been through this. So, her replies, yo, I don't know, like, he was like, that's a great answer. I feel everything you're saying. That's a great answer, but I don't know. I mean, this thing works out for me. That's harsh as hell. Like,
but it's real.
It's real. He ain't lying. It does work out. It does benefit him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no place to stay. Now he got a place to stay, and he getting smashed. You know what I'm saying? You know, and he got a beautiful woman company and all that. So, you know, and he can see his daughter. So, she was like, okay, well, let's play for it. If I win, we don't have to see each other no more. And you only have to talk to me or deal with me when you're dealing with your daughter, Lottie, and money. That's it. And Earl like, why? Like, what this gonna prove? Like, what the hell for? She was like, it's gonna prove that I'm tired of this shit.
Ooh, she
right?
Mad.
She mad. So, you know what I'm saying? So they started playing. It get intensified, and you know, you see, man, she going in like she playing hard, like she playing
like her heart is on the line.
No, she ain't playing like her heart on the line. She playing like, nigga, I want you to fucking lose. I'm tired of your shit.
Well, like she wants her heart.
Yeah.
Right.
She playing like, I want my damn heart. I'm tired of you playing with my heart. You know what I'm saying? Taking my heart. Cause that's what this also showed. Like, she being robbed of her heart. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And before that, she was like, after he said, you know, I don't know, this works out better for me. And she was like, I forgot what she said, but he told her, you know, no. She said, what did she say? I don't know. He said, I don't want to waste any more of your time. And she said, I don't want to keep waiting for you. That's what she said. She said, I don't want to keep waiting for you to get on your feet. And he says, well, I don't want to waste any more of your time. Deshaun, that's literally one of the last few words me and my ex, Nicole, had said to each other. That's how we broke up. That's exactly how we broke up.
But you know, I think that's how a lot of people break up. Because judging by what happened on Twitter and everything, I think a lot of people related to those last lines.
Yes. I mean,
because you know, I feel like a lot of times girls can be a little
too patient. Very patient.
Patient as well as impatient.
Yeah, true.
Because it's like, you know, it takes time for me to get on my feet. You know, like,
you know where I'm coming from?
Right, exactly. Like, life is hard, goddamn. Like, if you love me, you'll wait. But now I do feel like girls can be too patient when they waiting on a nigga that keep fucking up.
Right.
Like, far as like,
that's the thing about Earn keeps fucking up.
You said what?
That's the thing about Earn keeps fucking up.
But when I say fucking, I'm talking about like cheating, doing shit, doing this, in and out, don't take care of their kid, in and out the kid life. That's when girls be patient. That's when they have the most fucking patience. I don't know why they always patient, but when it comes to a guy that is trying to, you know, come into his own, that's when bitches be impatient. Like,
they was waiting really impatient with that.
Right. You was waiting all goddamn life for that nigga who treated you like shit, but I treat you better, somewhat better at least, and I'm trying to get my life together, and you don't want to wait for me. So yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
I agree with that. The only caveat to that is that, you know, you can't wait for nobody too long. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're growing too. Right. Because you got to grow too. You know what I'm saying?
And I think she lost herself in waiting.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's probably amicable that they separate or move on from each other. That's ideally what they should do. They should break up. You know what I'm saying? Just like how she ended it. That's how. But they ain't gonna end it like that.
And then even if they were to break up, they like for now.
Yeah, I don't even think they broke up by the end. I don't think that it's like their relationship and y'all ain't never gonna see a relationship between her and this man in this magnitude. Like it's like y'all gonna see that again. But the reason why Earn is in the place where he at, Earn, when you're broke and you're a broken man and you come from a broken place, financially, unstable living situation. He's in an unstable situation. It's hard to fucking commit to anything, to a relationship, to anything, because everything is uncertain. Because you ain't got shit to stand on.
Right.
So I feel Earn not committing to her right then and there, because like I can't give you that because I ain't got shit really. Paperboy, my cuz, is about to walk out the door with another manager, and I feel that shit every time I go around.
You think Earn picking up on that?
Yeah, I think he picking up. I think he picked up. You see that on the first episode, he picked up on that when he walked out the door. He feel Paperboy about to leave, and his uncle alluded to that. I bet you by the end of this season, Earn is going to be Alligator Man. That's just my theory. I don't know how they're going to play it, but yeah. But I feel what he's saying, because, you know, that's what's me. I ain't saying that's right at all, because that's an excuse. That's a big ass excuse. A lot of guys, a lot of brothers, and a lot of dudes feel. Because when you're a man, you feel like you got to be able to protect, provide, and offer security. And I ain't even got security over my own damn house. Like, I don't have a house. I leave it out at other people's houses. I'm living in a storage unit. You know what I'm saying? I had no real solid stability, so I can't really commit to this relationship because I ain't got shit to commit to. I ain't got shit for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he was like, well, I don't want to waste any more of your time. It wasn't saying like, a lot of people took it as, he ain't fighting hard for his heart, her heart. I'm like, no. He's like, I need to be realistic. I ain't got shit for her to really want to stay. Why she want to stay here with me? I ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, that's an excuse, because you ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? You got a woman who's trying to hold you, been holding you down for forever. You know what I'm saying? Since I don't know how long they've been together, but let's say for 6 years. You know what I'm saying?
Let's just give them a date.
Let's just give them a date. You know what I'm saying? I think they met each other in college. Let's say college time, when they were in college or whatever, right? And they got a kid together. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Earn, you know, he don't want this relationship to work. I think he just, one, he's insecure. Like, he shows that throughout this whole episode. Because even after she walked with that guy, when she walked off, he walks up all mad and puffing. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is she talking to this dude about me in front of him? And it's a whole nother thing. So they end up finishing playing. It cuts because you don't really know who wins. Because, you know, when I say Van was playing for to get her heart back, Van was playing like Serena Williams. Like, she slammed the ball up against the wall and shit. Like, she playing hard. So they don't show you who wins. So they get back in the car. They driving back home. They're driving back to the A. Back to the deck. Back to Decatur. They get back there. They get to her apartment. She's telling her, well, yo, I'm gonna pick up Lottie from your mama's house today, okay? She was like, okay. She closed the door, and it kind of cuts from there. So a lot of people are assuming that the relationship ended, and we ain't gonna see no more Van. Stop it. Van is a very integral part of the show, one of the main characters. So you're gonna see Van again.
Yeah, I know she ain't about to. And they ain't got a child.
And then they got a child together, and then on top of that, they gonna have to explore the ramification of this whole incident. So where Van at, where Earn at, and where their relationship stands, because it does not lead you to a concrete what the hell where they at. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, you know, y'all gonna see Van again. Also, to point out, you know, about this story, what, you know, it's like it's Robin season, and Ern was the villain in this episode. He was the person who was stealing from Van a lot of times in this episode, through his selfishness, through his indecisiveness, and it's through his lack of commitment to anything. You know what I'm saying? And unfairness, and his childish. He was being very childish throughout the whole thing too. You know, and unfortunately, I have been that dude, and sometimes I still do that shit.
You sure do, sir.
Shut up. But how do you feel about the show overall, cuz? This episode.
I like that. I like that they weren't really. I like that they brought Van in later. It's almost because she was getting ready to have her own moment. It seemed like.
Mm-hmm.
And like I always say, this is a very realistic show. So I think everybody can relate to this situation, even if you haven't been in a relationship with that situation. You have witnessed that situation,
right?
With the girl kind of losing herself, and they're in this complicated place, and it's just the dynamics of the relationship. It's just a very realistic situation. So I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's one thing about this show was touch everybody. A lot of people love this and like this show because it's super relatable. Mm-hmm. Super relatable. And every character you relate. I relate to Van and her frustration. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I was the man, and this is another thing. A lot of dudes are mad at Ern for what he doing. I saw on Twitter a lot of dudes like, "Yo, man, Ern, you tripping? What the hell you doing? What?" And then a lot of females was kind of mad at Van. They mad at Ern too, but they were mad at Van. Like, why she want to go to this white ass party? What's this white shit? So. It's super relatable. It touched you on so many different levels. It's a lot of levels to it. But we're gonna be here for the next episode, So
for sure.
Let us know in the comment section how y'all feel about it, what y'all took away from it. You know what I'm saying? And also hit that like button, share button. And we'll catch y'all next time.
Peace out.
Peace.
I will not raise my daughter differently than my mother raised me. The rearing I got from my mother, words cannot express. I could live in any time, I could live in any country, I could live on any planet, and I would be fine.
What was the key? What did your mother know? What truth was coming through your mother that's going to come through you to your daughter?
My mother gave us aphorisms to learn as children. And there are two that stand out foremost in my mind. One is, the inner reality creates the outer form. I learned this when I was in grade school. I was very young. And the other is, the universe bears no ill to me. I bear no ill to it.